for some people to get in here. Well, I do. Go turn the chair around. Bitch. We got people coming in. I'm sorry you get to see that. I'm gonna wait a minute, see if any more people come in. If you could share this video around or invite people to come watch. This is a really serious topic, and not really in the mood for clowning around today. So once people start coming in, leave a comment if my audio is good, because I really want this to come through clearly. So share this around, because I feel what I'm going to talk about people should hear. And no, it doesn't have anything to do completely with me. Share the video, leave a comment, let me know you all can hear me. Going on smooth. We got something serious to talk about today. So fuck it, I'm just gonna get started. First thing I'd like to address is I do have a vlog, as I mentioned in my last video that I put up. I still gotta edit it and everything. I was home for 4.5 days for my birthday, so I had planned on working on the video, but I just couldn't find the time, and it might be put on hold for just a little while longer. And the reason being, I went to West Chicago, Illinois yesterday to go pick up a load that came down here to Broussard, Louisiana. And while I was waiting for the office personnel to come in and start their shifts so that I could, let them know I was there to pick up my load, because I got there about a half an hour early, I was scrolling through Facebook. I hadn't really been on too much the whole weekend. I mean, my wife posted a whole bunch of stuff about what was going on with my birthday. Me, I was just enjoying my time, not really on the Facebook or the Instagram or here. Speaking of here, I want to thank all the people that have subscribed over the past week. We're almost at 600, which is awesome. But I digress. I was going through my Facebook, looking at catching up on everybody's posts from the weekend, and I happened to see a post that somebody left on a friend of mine's page that said, "Rest in peace." And I thought, no way. I just talked to this guy a week and a half ago. There's no way. This has got to be some sort of inside joke. This can't be real. And sure enough, I went and I looked at his profile, and it was flooded with the unthinkable. Something you never want to see from somebody you consider your brother. My friend Robert passed away on my birthday on Tuesday. I found out Wednesday morning. I'm still coming to grips with this. It doesn't seem real. I keep looking at his Facebook page, wanting to wake up and hear him again. And the reason he passed away, and the reason I'm making this video, he overdosed on what I won't say. But my friend is gone because of an addiction that he tried so hard to beat and he couldn't. Now, Robert's been in the comments on my live videos from here and there. He was a ball-busting son of a bitch, but I loved him. He was my first friend, one of my first friends that I made in trucking. And I know I've mentioned him several times here on this channel. He was supposed to be on this channel with me, but that's not going to happen now. Addiction's a serious thing. Whether it be a substance or even something as dumb as being addicted to food. An addiction can control your life, and it can kill you. I used to have addictions of my own, and even though I no longer partake in them, I still have urges every now and then to succumb to them. One of my addictions that one of the asshole troll commenters so kindly pointed out was addiction to self-mutilation. As sick and twisted as that might sound, I was addicted to tearing open my flesh and watching it bleed. And I got the scars to prove it. And it's something I battle with, and I'm battling with very hard right now with the loss of my brother. But I'm not going to do it because, quite frankly, he'd whoop my ass. I mean, the dude was a triple black belt. I'm a no belt. I wouldn't have stood a chance. And I wouldn't want to dishonor him like that. But if anybody who is on my channel suffers from any sort of addiction, please seek help. Especially not on a personal level, because I don't mean to sound harsh when I say this, but you're just commenters on my video. Some of y'all I know on a deeper level. Some of y'all come around when I put up videos. But seeing someone taken down into the dirty depths of addiction and not coming back out of it is sad. So anybody that you know has problems like this, you need to force them into some sort of help, or force yourself into some sort of help. Addiction's hell. And I'm sure that everybody watching this video right now, or in the future, because I will post it, has been addicted to something at some point in their life. Whether it be drugs, whether it be alcohol, whether it be energy drinks. That's another addiction of mine that I fall on and off again with, is energy drinks. And they can kill you. So I know it's something that I gotta take care of. But addiction is a serious matter. And Smooth, I really appreciate that. That means a lot. I don't know how long I'm going to stay on here. For future reference, any trolling comments that are left on this video, this is the only video where it's going to happen. They will be deleted. And I watched him struggle for the past 4.5 years that I've known him. He was more than just a friend on the road. He was my brother. I looked at him exactly how I look at my own flesh and blood brother. The unfortunate thing is I don't think I'm going to be able to make his services, which really hurts. But I will be making a trip down to his resting site, if he has one. I really miss my friend. I mean, this guy, him and I loved to torment each other. Ball busting, shit talking. It carried us miles down the road. It could be 150 miles later and we're saying bye. 200 miles later and we're saying bye. And that whole conversation, if it wasn't something serious, which oftentimes it wasn't, because we were just two jokesters, man. But I knew that even on my darkest, and that's what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to remember the good times. I don't know if any of you guys know somebody who has lost or have lost personally to addiction, but it's hard. It really is. Because all I want to do right now is call up my friend and say, hey man, April Fool's is next month, knock it off. But it's not going to happen. And what kills me is he just went to rehab, and it seemed to have made a positive impact on his life. And that's the fucked up thing about addiction. I mean, look at Dave Mustaine from Megadeth. What did he say? 23 times he went to rehab before he finally got it right? Phil Anselmo from Pantera OD'd and died backstage at a show. Thankfully was brought back to life, but Motley Crue, those guys by all accounts of physics and science should not be alive. And in my mind sometimes I think this isn't fair. My friend did a little too much one time and he's gone, but these motherfuckers banged bags and bags and bags and bags and bags and bags and bags of heroin into their veins, and they're still here. All the drugs these people did, and they're still here. But they're clean now. It's a very helpless feeling, knowing that somebody you love is struggling, and though they listen to your words and they care about what you have to say, and they do love you, whatever they're addicted to has got them by the fucking nuts, and it ain't gonna let go. Even people who are decades clean fall off the wagon. Addiction's hell. But if one person sees my video and hears my story about losing my friend, maybe it could inspire themselves to get clean or get a buddy or a loved one cleaned up before they become a memory. Because that's all I got of my friend now is memories. was going through every single voicemail he left me today. They're all obnoxious. They're all a bunch of name calling. But that's what us guys do. I did the same thing to him. Before I get off here, I want to say, long live Robert Lee Jones. The crazy motherfucker I met at Warner from Missouri. I know I'm an atheist, but if there's an afterlife and somehow he sees this or is watching me make this video, I love you, man. I wish I could have saved you. If you have anybody in your life that has an addiction, save them. Try to save them. Even if it seems useless, even if it seems that they're too far gone, miracles can happen. Changes can be made. Help them. Before they're in the ground. Or you are. Get help if you're struggling with depression, addiction, anything. Get help. I make jokes all the time, foul jokes. This ain't a joking matter. With that being said, I'm gonna work on the vlog that I have on the GoPro, and I'm gonna dedicate it to my buddy, because it was on that trip that was the last time I talked to him on the phone.